story of Karbala in English. The story of Karbala started with the birth of Hussain, anhu, blessed grandson of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, was born on 3rd Shaban 4th Hijri in Medina. The child was named Hussain, which means beautiful in Arabic. He and his brother were extremely loved by their grandfather, the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, would pray for his grandchildren. O Allah, I love both of them, but to love them similarly. Bakari, Kitabul Fadhil. Hazrat Hussain, anhu, was a companion to his father and brother. Throughout the reign of his father, Imam Hussain, anhu, stayed by his side, and fought against the tyrant and barbarous. After the death of his father, Imam, anhu, accepted his brother as the leader of Muslims, and promised to stay loyal and devoted to him. He looked upon him for guidance. In the evil plot set by Waqia, Imam Hassan Mujtaba, anhu, was martyred, and then at the age of 46 Imam Hussain, anhu, got the post of imamate. As the Imam and leader of Muslims, Imam Hussein's, anhu, major concern was to secure and safeguard Islam and guide other Muslim fellows towards the right path. On the contrary, Waqia and his son Yazid were using violent force to get control of the Muslim empire by any means necessary. After Waqia's demise, his arrogant and impure son Yazid ordered the governor of Medina to take oath of allegiance from Imam Hussain, anhu, at once. Imam Hussain, on the other hand, firmly denied to follow this order, since there was no way Yazid could represent Islam. But Yazid, the tyrant ruler, was resolute in his demand, which resulted in increased distress between the two parties. Imam Hussain, anhu, received numerous letters of invitations from the people of Kufa who were willing to take the Pledge of Allegiance at the hands of Imam, anhu. So he decided to go to Kufa. He believed that whatever Allah Almighty wills would occur. When Yazid was informed about this movement, he sent one of his most corrupt companion Ibn Ziyad to tempt and delude the people of Kufa against Imam Hussain, anhu. And then the events changed to such a degree that even those people who sent invitation letters to Imam Hussain, anhu, were ready to fight against him. When Imam Hussain, anhu, reached Karbala, he learned that the people of Kufa had turned against him, so he gave everyone in his group the choice to return back to their homes. He and his family and a few companions remained to fight till the end. There were approximately 72 people left with him in his camp. In the meanwhile, Aamir bin Saad brought an army of 4,000 men with him. He asked Imam, anhu, why did you come to Kufa? He replied, I came to Kufa because I was invited through letters, messages and personal invitations, and now that I have reached here you do not want me to be here. Aamir bin Saad wrote a letter to the governor for further instructions, to which Ibn Ziyad replied, tell Imam Hussain to swear allegiance to King Yazid. If he does, then we shall come to an agreement, but if he does not, then we shall fight with him and his people. We will also stop their supply of drinking water. On 7th of Muharram, Imam Hussain, anhu, and his companions were stopped from getting any water from the river. When Imam Hussain realized that the war was inevitable, he mounted a camel and faced the opposition. and made the following speech. O people, do not rush to kill me, as I'm the grandson of our holy prophet, peace be upon him. I have not come here of my own accord, but have been called by you people. At this time, there is not a man on earth who is the grandson of a prophet apart from me. Pause to think for a while, who am I? If you want to know about me, go and ask the prophet's companions who are still alive. Go and ask Jafar bin Abdullah, Abu Said, Suhail bin Saad, Zayd bin Arqam, and Anas bin Malik. They will tell you how the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, used to love us. Tell me, is it right for you to receive me with unsheathed swords? Tell me, for what crime do you want to kill me? Have I killed anyone that you want to punish me for his or her murder? Or have I taken anybody's property? O people, listen to me. Did you not write letters asking me to come? Once again I say, I have come here because you have invited me. But since I have come here, you do not recognize me, and you do not want to support me. He then finished his sermon, and dismounted the camel. On 10th of Muharram, the Battle of Karbala began, where all the Muslims fought courageously and fearlessly in the way of Allah. After the martyrdom of all the relatives, friends, and supporters of Imam Hussain R.A, he was left alone. He was thirsty, and was headed towards the river Euphrates, so that he could get some water to drink. When he was close enough to the river, he was shot by an arrow that hit him in the face. Then all the enemies surrounded and attacked him simultaneously, and he fell on the ground. Yet he fought dauntlessly until his last breath. In the end, we can say that the Battle of Karbala was about standing in the face of brutality and cruelty, no matter what the cost. Thus, in Karbala, Imam Hussain R.A, the 54-year-old grandson of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, sacrificed himself entirely for only one goal. This goal was to let the truth triumph over falsehood eventually, and he did that brilliantly. Thanks for watching.